environmental and the cleanliness agenda. I think all these things would need to be addressed.
Well, a lot that you talked about is stuff that we need to get done, but I want to talk about a crucial issue which you didn't address, which could perhaps be a constraint on growth, and that is debt. Not just the debt that the private sector is dealing with, but the debt that the government is dealing with as well. Almost to the tune of 50% currently. The expectation as per the FRBM Act is to bring that down by 2025. I don't know whether we're going to be able to get there or not. The question then is, if India's debt to GDP ratio continues to be high and continues to constrain government spending, what will you prioritize? Where will the government spend its money? And what should the government spend its money on?
See, essentially the higher GDP or debt to GDP ratio for the government signify that we are leaving much less investable funds in the hands of private sector. And therefore the debt to GDP ratio, the government should come down to make more productive investment possible in the private sector. And that's the stated goal.
Will you get to 40% by 2025?
Yes, we will. Because today we are not at 50%. We are at about 45%. We brought it down from close to about 53% 7 to 8 years back. And if we grow at about 11% to 12% nominal terms, and if we contain our fiscal deficit to about 3%, which is our goal, we would achieve it in 5 years' time, which is what the statutory mandate is by 24-25.
Okay, but is this a big challenge? Are you worried about this? Will this constrain growth?
It is a challenge because as you come closer to 3% kind of thing, managing fisc becomes more and more difficult because there is demand on resources all the time. But I think there is a very clear articulation of government's commitment that this is what we will need to do it. We recognize that there is a more productive investment possible in the public sector.
Okay.
And therefore, this path, and we have worked out our calculations, by 24-25 we are